when it's time to come and see a Deontay Wilder fight, y'all only come and see one thing. Let's not be mistaken. You only come and see one thing.
The thing is, you're not ready for
knocking somebody out.
You ain't ready.
So the 41st person that's gonna be knocked out, you're looking at the man right here.
The only thing is, though,
you're looking at him. Y'all know when it's time to come and see a Deontay Wilder fight, y'all only come and see one thing. Let's not mistake.
Now, it's not only me saying it, but even Jarrel Miller admits Deontay Wilder just might knock Tyson Fury's head all the way off. E-King Fight News. More on this. That's right, E-King Fight News. Deontay Wilder. He looked like he's looking for blood, man. This dude really want to get Tyson Fury. He really wants that head. He's looking to knock out Fury. And hey, great graphic right here, man. Shout out to Wilder's Instagram. Deontay Wilder, man. He got fire in that right hand, man. The man has some fire in that right hand. But not only that, Tyson Fury needs to figure out how he's going to withstand the punching power of Deontay Wilder. He's got to do some of that Amir Khan training, work on that chin and shit. He's got to do something, man. He's got to do something, man. Because, man, Deontay Wilder, he's not technically gifted. You know, he's not the most technical fighter. But he knows how to throw a straight right hand. He knows how to bring it around the guard. He knows how to turn it into an uppercut. He knows how to bring it in 3 different angles and variations and shit. And we're not even talking about the left hand. We're not even talking about, I believe it was a left hand shot initially that knocked down Luis Ortiz. If I'm not mistaken. I believe it was a left hook that knocked out Artur Spilka. If I'm not mistaken. So, Tyson Fury, man, doesn't look good for him. Especially this new move to somehow bring in Freddie Roach for whatever his services are. Because Freddie Roach has never trained like a really high level elite counter puncher. I say counter puncher because Manny Pacquiao's never been really. He's been a great fighter overall, but he was one that fell into counter punchers like Juan Manuel Marquez. And maybe he learned how to counter the counter after that knockout, but you know, Freddie Roach, he ain't with Manny Pacquiao anymore. Manny Pacquiao left Freddie Roach, right? He could have left him a lot earlier too, because his game really stagnated in the welterweight division. That's where it really stagnated. It didn't get better or worse. It just stayed the same. But something else, one of Wilder's haters even admit that he looks like he's going to knock out Tyson Fury, and that's Jarrel Miller. That's right. Y'all can see it. Jarrel Miller. Deontay Wilder might knock Tyson Fury's head all the way off. That's what he's saying. And we all know Jarrel Miller, he showed up. Beat up on the cab driver he was facing. If he beat up on him, man. Can't say he didn't. You know. He got a W. Jarrel Miller still undefeated? Yeah. Did he knock out Johan Duhaupas? No, he didn't knock him out. He knocked out everybody else? No, he didn't knock out everybody else. That's okay, though. It's okay. Jarrel Miller is a top 10 heavyweight. No question about it. I think he's slowly working his way into the top 5. I think Alexander Povetkin is not a top 5. A lot of people just threw him in there because he was fighting Joshua. But he's not a top 5 heavyweight. No, top 5 heavyweights. You know, the number 1, number 2 is really Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua. They're interchangeable depending who you like. So I'm going to just leave it at that. Number 1, number 2, Deontay Wilder and or Anthony Joshua. Right? That's why these two got to fight each other. Number 3, Luis Ortiz. Number 4, Dillian White. Number 5, maybe Jarrel Miller. Maybe Jarrel Miller's cracking that number 5. I also don't agree with the WBC just bringing up Tyson Fury to number 3 for no good reason. For no good reason. They just brought him up to number 3 because he's fighting Wilder. They did the same, they do the same thing with AJ fights. And of course, there's no criticism there. Of course, there's no criticism there. But, it is what it is, man. So let's see what Jarrel Miller had to say. Man, I think Deontay might knock his head off. It is just based on their past fights and past couple years or couple months. Tyson Fury has been fighting guys we never heard of, and the WBC is sanctioning the fight for a title. I think it is a little ludicrous, said Jarrel Miller. So he doesn't see Tyson Fury as one of the elites, and he sees it as a potential situation where Fury gets exposed for floating around masquerading as an elite heavyweight. And you know what? Only time will tell, man. Tyson Fury's been in a situation where, I don't especially feel sorry for him. He made millions of dollars in a fight where he beat up on Vladimir Klitschko. And he broke that historic 15, 18 title defenses from Vladimir Klitschko. It was a very momentous occasion in the heavyweight division where we finally saw a changing of the guard. And then the rails went all the way off when it came to Tyson Fury, man. This guy couldn't get a fight. Klitschko wanted his rematch. He couldn't get himself in shape to get fucking Klitschko beat his ass again. He didn't want to do that shit, man. And he fucked his whole career up. He really did. And now he's coming back. And now he is back, right? He fought 2 tune-ups. Something that Joshua didn't give Klitschko a chance to get a tune-up in. There's no tune-ups for Klitschko. He jumped in there and said, okay, let's go, Joshua. I'm coming off a loss. And he got knocked out again. And now, who knows? Eddie Hearn's trying to bring back old fighters. Who knows what's going on, man? Eddie Hearn's trying to have some kind of surprise for April. April surprise and shit. I don't know what's going on, man. But when it comes to these heavyweights, the only fight that needs to happen, when December 1st comes and goes, and Tyson Fury is decapitated. When he is decapitated, Deontay Wilder needs to make it known that he is looking at Anthony Joshua. Let's make that fight. It's time to bring that boy over here. It's time to bring that boy over here and knock his ass out, man. That's what it needs to be. That's what it needs to be, man. That's the fight that people want to see. Then AJ has an obligation to the fans to make that his top priority, man. Not the mandatories, not fucking Kubrat Pulev, who seems to be next in line. Not fucking Alexander Usyk, easy ass fucking cruiserweight. Ain't nobody want to see that, man. Well, there's some people that actually want to see Usyk versus Joshua. No, for real. There are some people that think Usyk can pull off the upset. I'm not one of them. I think Usyk is a very talented fighter as a cruiserweight, and he's pushing his luck if he decides to move up to heavyweight, man. He really is. So, E-King Fight News, let me know what you guys think, man. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. One thing Jarrel Miller did say was, he thinks it's ludicrous that, this is the guy that beat Vladimir Klitschko the first time. This is the same win that Anthony Joshua was holding on to that everybody boasts about. It's the same victory. And that's more than you've done your whole career, beating Vladimir Klitschko. So, I'm going to just leave it at that, man. Definition of a weight bully is Jarrel Miller. E-King Fight News. We're out, man. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And that's all we got for today, man. Hey, we got NFL coming up, man. I'm gonna watch these games. I'm gonna watch some of these games, man. Some of them. But if y'all interested in my NFL predictions, man, I'll give you a quick rundown right now. I like Atlanta to beat Dallas. I like Tennessee to beat Indianapolis in a back and forth game. I like the Bears over Minnesota. I like the Chargers to beat Denver, but I think Denver, who's a 7-point underdog, and you're getting 7 points on the spread. I would take Denver on the spread because I think that's going to be a closer game. Jacksonville has a shot to beat Pittsburgh. They have a legitimate shot to beat Pittsburgh, but I think Pittsburgh wins that game. Carolina, Detroit. I'm picking Carolina, man. I'm picking Carolina. Gotta pick Carolina, man. Detroit ain't shit, man. Detroit really ain't shit, but they can still pull something out, man. I'm worried Detroit might pull off an upset here. That's the thing about the NFL, man. There's so many different fucking games, man. Anyways, E-King Fight News. Oh, and I like the Chiefs over the Rams. And we're out.